Hello, hello. How's it going? Good day, everyone. Sorry I'm a little late. Cthulhu, how are you? Polar Robin, how are you? JB, what is up? Ani, thank you for the hydrate. I feel a cold coming on. I feel a cold coming on. This sucks. Why are you streaming when I am so sleepy? It's kicking okay, Ani. I was at the doctor. Nothing serious. It's very. I'm getting used to the doctoring system here. It's very different. Very different. Uh, I did a thing. I did a thing after stream. I don't know if anyone remembers. Turgis, how's it going? If anyone was around at the end of Friday, you may or may not have seen that I was like, oh, wait, this feels good, maybe. This might feel good. Yeah, I'm good, Ani. I'm good. Uh, but like maybe an hour after stream, I did like two little things, two little tweaks to the numbers, and I put the snow on the ground and spread some trees out. And I took the fence from the other scene, and I just made one long, repeatable fence, so it just like repeats forever. Uh, I just did those little adjustments, and it feels so freaking fun now. Like I'm ready to give up on the game. I'm ready to give up on Alpine Lake and just make this skiing game. I put in these trail renders just for funsies. But it feels exactly the way I wanted it to. It's like a little slippery. You can come to a complete stop if you hold the button. You start out really slow. This is like the beginner slope, so you're going to go slow. You avoid the trees, whatever. I have a max speed. You see, like your forward velocity can only be 20. You know, I can max it out. But your downhill velocity, you kind of have to optimize it. And the camera zooms in and out based on your speed. It feels so good. You can't actually crash into the trees yet. You go right through them. But it feels so good. It's so fun. Uh, so today I'm just gonna keep working on it and make it more fun and complete the little game loop. I just need some wind condition, and I want these colliders to basically knock you off your skis or bump you or something. I don't know. Uh, Icy, how's it going? Your voice also sounds really pleasant when you talk about it. There's no hint of pain. My throat's like really dry. I think I just I didn't have any water until maybe like 20 minutes ago. I had my first sip of water today. That's not smart. So I don't know if my throat's really dry because like the heater's on and I had no water, or I'm getting sick. I feel a little sick. The swoosh in the snow, very nice. Yeah, that's all I wanted. I just wanted. So I have those are the slow settings, and if I hide this player, I show the fast settings player, and then I hook the camera up to this guy. So here's like hard mode, where this will be like the second mountain you unlock. I mean, I don't know exactly if it is or not, or if I have like upgrades, but here it is like a little harder, a little faster, but it's still really fun. Your max speed is higher and you accelerate faster. And avoiding the trees is a little more difficult. It's like it's got that slipperiness, and it also turns. It has the tightness of the turning. It's just I don't know. It feels good. It feels good. If I don't select anything, it will not stutter. Also. So, there's a lot of polish that I can do, but I want to finish what the minigame actually is. So I'm gonna do the polish later. More hydrate, more hydrate. Pacifist, how's it going? Where's the big jump? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I have jumps yet. Like, if I look at Ski Free, I mean, Ski Free is not my reference. It can't be, right? Ski Free. YouTube. Ski Free. Nostalgia. Oh my god, look at that. Is that what it looked like? That's what it looked like? Okay. So it follows your mouse based on like clicks. There's rocks, there's trees, you can jump. Oh wait, can you jump? No, he's hitting the moguls and they're making him jump. There's dogs. There's other skiers. There's the slalom path, and you can just go off on your own. It calculates your distance. It calculates your speed. Time only starts, I guess, when... Ridiculous. I can't believe this was what shipped with Windows. Look at that guy. Oh my god. This is gruesome. That's pretty gruesome, actually. It's amazing. Wants to gift Kofi. No Kofi. Bust through the fence and off a cliff? No. Oh, what is this? Tree slalom? Start. Right, so the game doesn't really start unless you go through those. It's kind of interesting that the game mode is chosen. Like, you ski to the game mode. It's a cool concept. Ski Free 3D is looking sick. Wait, is that a thing? Ski Free 3D? Let's see what this person made. Press play to start. Wait, they were just a ball. Press D to go right. There's sheep. I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure about this one. No, I figured. Darkwood, how are you? I only know Line Rider. What's Line Rider? You for sure need randomly just have people stuck in the snow as you go down. Maybe you just see legs kicking. It'll be down snowboarders. I have to say, I'm going to throw some snowboarder shade right now. When you're on the beginner slope, it's like you're just when it's busy. When you're on the beginner slope and when it's busy, all you're doing is maneuvering in and out of all the downed snowboarders. There's no down skiers. Skiers, when you're a beginner skier, you kind of go slow, and maybe you fall like somewhere. I don't know, but it's easier to get back up. Snowboarders, when they're beginners, they're just sitting there. They're sitting on the slope with their snowboard in front of them, building up the courage to get back up because it's so freaking hard. Like, I don't doubt it's hard. I tried it. It's very hard. I almost gave up going to mountains completely. But that's what you're doing on the beginner slopes. You're maneuvering through all the down snowboarders. Sure, because I like the idea that you're just like legs sticking out of the snow. I think that's what the falling animation is going to be. When you do hit a tree, you're gonna like do a flip, like a cartoony flip, and then land, like maybe land on your chest with your legs in the air, and the skis like parallel to you. What's Line Rider? Oh wait, I do know what Line Rider is. Yeah. Wait, didn't you mention this the other day, or did someone else mention it? Like, this is what a ski game is, or does this count as a ski game? These freaking anime ads killing me. Yeah. All right. So I need obstacles. I want carving to do something. Like, I want, when you do a good turn, I want it to increase your speed. Or I had this thought to do like a stability system where if you just go straight down, if you like just book it straight down the mountain, you lose your stability over time, and then you're just gonna fall. If you don't turn, you're gonna fall. But I think instead of doing that, I'm gonna make it so that if you can like, carve back and forth, you build up your max speed increases, so you could theoretically go faster than if you're just going straight. And that's what I want to do. So I need to figure out like what is carving. Like, how do I figure it out whether or not the player is doing that? And then I need to add it to the physics. Oh, what just happened? SiriBot banned someone. Thank you, SiriBot. I don't even get to see it. I love it. The message was deleted. The person was banned. I don't even get to see it. No one gets to see it. It's fantastic. As someone who took snowboard lessons last year, I can concur that it's extremely hard and not for me. I went down a black diamond on a snowboard my first run. Lots of experience skateboarding. I made it all the way down at the very bottom, 20 feet from the ledge. I fell and broke my wrist. Turgis, no. Oh, God. Dang, I want to see. Yeah, I want to see too. Turgis, that sucks. Push the outer leg for speed gain. Icy, you've been skiing before. That sounds impressive. I have not done anything other. I have not even done an intermediate hill yet, but but that's not because I didn't want to. My wife's my wife's a little scared to do them right now. So I won't. We always ski together. We don't leave each other. I know that I've seen some families out there. It's where it's like everyone has their skill level and they all go do their own thing, and then they meet back later for lunch or something. Yeah, we kind of stick together. I have a broken elbow and broken nerves from big air. Oh no, Icy. Is that why your name is Icy? iHeart, how are you? Virtue, how's it going? Did everyone have a good weekend? My weekend was a little rough, but we're good now. It's from the graphics card. HD 487. I don't know, I still don't get it. Good morning, iHeart. Allow. this stream to be your morning cup of coffee, but I recommend more actual real life coffee. I ended up having to have 2 surgeries. I was treated like shit by my job. Ended up being the reason I left the Coast Guard. Oh my God, Turgis, that's very serious. That's very serious. And uh, yeah, you got to respect the mountain, I guess. It will hurt you. It's not funny. There were a couple of people I saw with broken arms at the resort. Um, like during dinner, there was 2 people. One person full cast, another person arm in a sling. Oh, I didn't even tell you guys. The craziest thing happened when I was skiing last time. I mean, it wasn't super crazy, but to me, it was like 10 minutes of tragedy. So we get to a hard part. Me and my wife, we get to a hard part, and I go first, and I just book it down the mountain. I know she's behind me at somewhere behind me. I book it down the mountain. We said we were going to meet at the hotel, which is halfway down the bunny hill. So you do the beginner hill, right? Then you get to a point where the bunny hill kicks in, and halfway down the bunny hill is our hotel. So I ski off to the side, and I wait, and I'm looking up. I'm looking up. I don't. I'm like taking my skis off. I put them away. I like stick them in the snow, whatever, because we're gonna go get lunch. And I'm waiting, and it's like, okay, it's been a few minutes. It doesn't. She's never that far behind me. And I look at my phone. I'm like, I didn't get any text from her. And I'm waiting a few more minutes, and it's a little unusual. I'm getting like kind of nervous. I'm like, oh, she probably fell. That sucks. Like last time this happened, where she was a little far behind me, she fell, and it wasn't fun. Uh, and then I hear whistling, and 4 guys, 4 like rescue guys, all in like pizza formation. They were all in like a square pizza formation, and they each held a rope, and in the middle of all of them was like a gurney sled. One of those. It was like a sled, fully enclosed. All I see is like a little ski mask popping out, and everything was fully enclosed to keep them really still. I'm like, no, no, is that my wife? And I'm like trying to get a close look. They're maybe like 200 feet away, very far away. And I'm trying to like squint and see. And in one of the skiers' backpacks was a pair of skis sticking out. And I'm looking at the skis, and it's the logo of the skis we were using. They were rentals. So I look back at my skis. I'm like, that's the same logo. I throw my skis back on. They were heading down the bunny hill, down to like the base. So I throw my skis on, and I'm like, oh my God, is that her? This cannot be happening right now. That was not that crazy of a hill. And I race down behind them. I get my skis on as fast as I can. I race down behind them. They as they're taking this person on the stretcher into a building, into like the first aid building, I see I get a closer look of the goggles, and they're like really big goggles, like really big face mask goggles that it looked like they fit glasses underneath or something. And I was like, okay, that's not her. That's not her. And I look at my texts. I check my phone again to see if I got any texts, and there's a text from my wife, and she's just saying, wait, that's not me. Wait, that's not me. And I'm like, first of all, how did you watch all that? Like, where were you? So I finally get up to where she was. She was at the hotel waiting for me. She said that she accidentally passed the hotel, got to the bottom, and then took the like a very very slow ski lift back up to the bunny hill so she can ski down to the hotel. And she watched it all happen from the ski lift as she was crossing above the hotel on the ski lift. She sees me do all of that. She sees me look at the people coming down the mountain, run back and put my skis on, race down the mountain to chase them. It was insane. It was like there was like 2 solid minutes where I'm like, my wife is gonna go to the hospital right now. I don't know what kind of injuries she has. This is crazy, but It wasn't her. I feel very bad for the person who it was. I don't know how injured they were, but it wasn't my wife. So that's what happened to me last weekend, which was insane. I forgot to tell you guys last week. That was crazy. First graphics card I bought with my own money. I wasn't legally allowed to work, but did it anyway. Age restrictions below 14. Oh, dang. That sucks even worse. Are you healed up? Oh, to Turgis, yeah. Is she all right? I mean, my wife's okay. She didn't fall. She just missed the hotel. I got lucky and had one of the best surgeons around. Lots of professional football players used him. He told me it would never be 100%. I'd say it's 99.9. I have a little bit of nerve damage, but it doesn't hurt or bother me. Turgis, nice. That's very lucky. Got me on the first half, not gonna lie. I hope they were okay. Yeah. JB. This is a wild layout for a hotel to be halfway down the mountain, but at the same time, it sounds really cool. I mean, it's one of those resorts that's attached. It was actually one of the coolest places. You go, the front of the hotel has a road. You don't have to ski to the hotel, but the back of the hotel, which is like a series of 3 hotels all along the bunny hill, and the bunny hill goes down to the base station where you take the gondolas and lifts up to higher areas. And then there's like just a small little bunny hill lift just that goes to the top of the bunny hill. And people use it. It's a lot of first timers and people taking lessons just, on the bunny hill. It was pretty cool though. Being able to just ski right up to your hotel, put your skis down, go get lunch in the hotel, pop back out, jump back on the mountain. It was awesome. It was awesome. It's kind of a treat. We usually stay a little we never stay in the ski resort. We always stay in the hotel, a few minutes walk, because it's just cheaper. And usually the small boutique places are nicer than the giant ski resorts. But I don't think we had really a choice in the matter this time. It was basically the only place we can get. Yeah, this was last weekend. Last week, I expected the story to be way longer ago. No, this was last weekend. Everyone, shout out to the Whitechapel. I'm doing good. I hope everyone else is doing good. All right, so I'm gonna plan what I want to do today. So I want to add a way to increase your top speed by turning by these turns. And I want to make it so that you can finish the race. And finally, I want to make it so you can hit obstacles and fall. Very simple. Ani, go to bed. Go to bed. All right, I'm not going to write them down. I know what I need to do. Let's just get to work. So I need a way to increase max speed, right? Max speed is here, max speed. And I think I want to make it a percentage. You can increase your max speed up to 20%. Let's do that. So public, I'll do a range vector 3 max speed Bonus speed. Bonus speed range. No. It's just a float. Float bonus speed equals 1 point. Let's say 25%. You can increase your max speed by 25%. And I'll say max bonus speed. Max bonus speed. And then private float current bonus speed. And so how do you gain bonus speed and how do you lose bonus speed? You gain bonus speed by good turns. You lose bonus speed by going straight. So first I'll factor in the bonus speed to your velocity. So magnitude equals this. Player forward equals this. Where do I clamp the magnitude? I do it here. Max speed. So max speed actually is a thing. So float true max speed equals max speed times times current bonus speed. And that's that. True max speed. And then White Room Gaming. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. So if I'm not straight, I gain speed. I can min-max this. It's exactly how it works. So it's going to be 0 right now. I need to make current bonus speed 1. Current bonus speed equals 1. Or I'll just make it 0. Okay. 0.25. And your current bonus speed is 1 plus. So it's 1 plus current bonus speed. And then I need to always clamp your current bonus speed. Current bonus speed equals mathf.clamp. Current bonus speed 0 max bonus speed. Okay. So now I have a new max speed. Great. Tails-tastically weird. What is up? How are ya? So I think I want you to lose your bonus speed when based on this dot product. Downhill influence is this dot product. It's kind of perfect. Ani, thank you for the hydrate. Are you trying to make up for lost hydration? When I realized I didn't have any water, I chugged. Absolutely chugged. Wardstone! Wardstone. Thank you for the bits. How are you doing? How have you been lately? I think I saw you playing some Stardew Valley the other day. Are you enjoying all the new updates? I think I want you to lose. Maybe you just lose your bonus speed all the time. You're just always losing your bonus speed. So current bonus speed. Pie. Welcome in. And what? Bruce, how's it going? Bruce, it's all figured out. Bruce, I figured it out. I figured out the secret sauce. Doing better, making sure to relax a little with some games. Nice, that's smart. I'll fall asleep too soon and you'll crisp up while I'm not looking. Someone needs to take hydration reins from Ani so they can sleep. Yeah, let me show you, Bruce. It feels great now. It's exactly the way I wanted it to feel. And there was a secret sauce to it, which was I kept saying on Friday, I'm like, I want to be able to rotate. I wanted to be able to rotate the vector that you're going toward the vector that you're facing. So you have more turning influence, it was very simple. I basically just took the magnitude of the direction you're going and made sure that I made a vector that was the direction you're facing at the same magnitude, and then did a slurp of like 50%. And that 50% is just my turning influence. So maybe if I upgrade the skis, you can have better turning influence or something, be less slippery. I don't know. I could do something with it if I wanted to, but it feels perfect now. It's like, it's slippery, but it also not at the same time. It's like a good mix of slippery and tight. It just feels right. And then you can come to a cool stop. Yeah, I'll share the math for sure. So I still calculate gravity the same way. The downhill force, which is like the dot product of your downhill facing direction. The forward vector, which is u, and acceleration magnitude, which is just an arbitrary modifier, right? I get the magnitude of your rigid body, so the direction you're moving, not the direction you're facing. Then I get the player forward, like the player's magnitude influence, which is the direction you're facing times the magnitude of the velocity that you're going. So if I'm facing this way, but we're going that way at the speed of 3, I just make a vector that's this way, the speed of 3. And then I slurp those by turning influence, which I was just tweaking until it felt a mixture of slippery and tight. And then I add friction. So we're always slowing down. We're always slowing down a little bit, which it's very subtle. It's like 0.99. I'm basically lerping. I'm stopping based on this downhill force again. Like this friction is only applied at extreme angles. So if we're 90 degrees, it's like a full-on stop. But full-on stop means like I'm lerping 0.9, like 99% less than the previous frame. I'm multiplying it by 0.99 of itself. So it's going to stop over like the course of, I don't know, 200 frames or something. And then I'm adding gravity to that. So gravity goes on at the end. Now I'm doing some bonus bullshit speed stuff, but finally I clamp the speed. Adding a max speed was probably the thing that made me realize this is working, and because speeding up indefinitely just ruined it. It wasn't fun. It would like get out of control too fast. But the max speed made it so that you don't go out of control too fast, and it's more manageable. And then I'm just doing like a camera. I'm making the camera zoom in if you're going slower and zoom out if you're going faster. That's it. Oh, absolutely. Oh, I'm like, when did I say absolutely chugged? And then I realized I said I absolutely chugged a glass of water. And then I saw Wardstone, and I didn't even skip a beat. I just went right into Wardstone. Yes, yes, yes. Welcome in, Pie Pie. He also keeps beating my times at a card. I think it's amazing that neither of us solved yesterday's. I tried. I spent a solid 1.5 episodes of Scrubs. We were watching Scrubs, and I spent an episode and a half trying to solve that puzzle. I could not. And then I'm like, forget, screw it. It's like 11:30. I want to go to bed. And I'm just like, I'm gonna brute force it and start guessing. And then I hit a snag, and I'm like, I'm done. It truly kicked my ass. Telling the story of forgetting to drink anything all day, then pouring glass. Oh right, yeah. Stupid me, I forgot. The magnitude of you, rigid body. Sounds like the start of a pickup. It's a terrible pickup line. Different snow surfaces, integrity of the wax. Yeah, it could. I have little dials for all of that, and it could be. This could be a very complicated, like upgrade path based game. This can be a roguelike where you're just going gunning for distance and trying to get. I can see the possibilities of tweaking all these little values with an upgrade path to get super fast and more control and all that fun stuff. But I got to remember that I'm not making a skiing game. This is just a mini game in a bigger game. I can't. Maybe there's a world where I work on this after Alpine Lake, and it's like Alpine Lake slopes, arcade slopes, and it's just the skiing game that's in the same universe as it, but its own thing. Pivot, yeah, right. Aaron, what is up? We'll see if I can reproduce that. I mean, I'll send you the code if you want. Good thing you realize so you don't think I'm a witch. I mean, I'm a little. You got to be really careful with the first time chats. When you're making a joke in your first time chat, it has to be super clear. And because it's me, I'm very forgetful. So if you reference something I said from a few minutes ago, then I'm very prone to forgetting. So it's very dangerous. But you redeemed yourself, or at least chat helped you redeem, because I remember what I said now. Everyone, shout out to Aaron. I spent most of the day coming back to it, so maybe 3 to 4 hours. Damn. I started it too late. I opened it up on my phone and I watched the whole thing load on my phone. I'm like, no way. No way. I gotta get my laptop. I did the same. I was up till 11:30 trying to. Yeah, I just ran out of time. Pivot now. No way. It's crazy. Super clear chat message. Mr. Evil Rex, how are you? I'm doing the part of game dev where I sit around thinking instead of pushing buttons. I hate that part of game dev. I hate it. Just do. It's hard to just do it. Is this C sharp? I forget. Yeah, it is. I'll clean up this script and I'll just share it. I'll share it on my Discord. All right. So I was adding a bonus speed. I think what I'm going to do is the more you're turning, so if you're turning for a long period of time, then I'm going to build up that bonus speed more. So let's see. If we're turning, right? And I want to like I guess I want to reward the player for turning for longer. Like a big swooping S should give you a lot of bonus. And if you're just going to go back and forth, it's going to do nothing. Like if you literally just spam left and right, it's going to do nothing. Like you need to be holding that button for a long period of time. So what I'm going to do is I need a turning timer. Private float turning timer. So if we're turning timer increases plus equals time dot delta time, right? Else turning timer equals 0. And then I never really need it to be more than... Actually, I don't know how long I need it. I don't know. I'll clamp it at 1, I guess. Like 1 Mississippi. Maybe 1.5. I don't know. I'll clamp it at 2. Okay, so it can never go above 2. And if you've been holding it for 1 second, then I want you to be able to gain... I want you to be able to start gaining. Yeah, once you've held it for 1 second, you can start gaining bonus speed. And at 2 seconds, it's like the max amount you can actually gain. So if turning... Actually, I don't even care if we're turning or not. It's just all about the timer. If turning timer is greater than 1, then max bonus speed equals... Ooh, what do I do? Equals 0, I guess. No. Plus equals... I want to plus equals something. I'm just going to make up values for now. 0.01. So at 100 frames, you're going to gain 1 whole... No, that's actually too much. So maybe after 100 frames, which is... we'll gain 0.05. 100 frames, you'll gain 5%. That's good. Okay. mathf.lerp. So it's between 0.005 and 0.009 maybe? How about we'll just... All right, that's it. These are some test values. I don't know what they're going to be yet. And then we do the turning timer minus 1. So if turning timer is 1, because turning timer, it's going to be 1 minus 1. It's going to add this. And once it gets to 2, we're going to add this. And else... And I'll say if turning timer equals 0, max bonus speed minus equals... So how fast is it going to degrade? I'll just say degrades at... It can't be that much. It's got to be a little less than how much you can gain. Okay. All right, let's see how it goes. Pie, you're good. You don't have to be careful anymore. Kilika, good morning. I'm doing good. How are you doing? I need to organize this better. I just have all this physics code. I should separate into named functions. That makes sense. All right, so now I want to see what this value is. GUI label. Let's see. Max speed bonus. I made affiliate over the weekend. Yo, Kilika, that's awesome. Congrats. Shout out to Kilika Beats. Yeah, everyone give Kilika a follow. He just made affiliate, but he's not done yet. I want current bonus speed. Current bonus speed. 20, 40, 60. All right. Let's see if this does what I want it to do. All right. Wait, did I clamp it? I did. It's not doing anything. Oh, wait, it is. It is. It did something. Oh, because 2 seconds is way too long. Okay. So let's do 1 second. And then we start gaining once it's bigger than 0. It's actually strange that it was so stubborn. Yeah, this is weird. This is weird. It's not doing anything. Why? Turning timer. Let's print what turning timer is, maybe? Turning timer. Had some crashing issues last stream, but I managed to fix them yesterday. Oh, it's rough. You've got emotes. Look at those emotes. Kill like a Hank. Nice. What are all your emotes gonna be? I see you got a Toneberry. Interesting. So if I hold the button down, wait, look, it's at 1. Why is nothing happening? Oh, maybe this has to be lower. Maybe this just has to be like this. We need to move this over more. For some reason, only the ones of the dogs got approved. Well, I guess when you start out, you do need to submit them for approval, and then maybe someone human actually does check them for copyright infringement. But you got a toneberry in there, so I don't know about that. I don't know how it works. This is not over enough. Am I... Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm changing max bonus speed. Not current bonus speed. I'm a dumb. I'm a dumb. Max bonus speed. It should be max speed bonus. There we go. It's doing something now. So yeah, look, now my speed is 50. Whoa. Whoa. So, and if I let go, my speed starts to return. So if I just go straight and I never turn, our downhill speed is 40, right? But once I start carving, your bonus speed, whoa, it's kind of out of control. So your bonus speed needs to go up, or your speed needs to go up, and your control needs to go up too. I feel like your turning influence needs to go up. Or maybe maybe that's okay. Like, yeah, you could go straight, but it's kind of wild if you start turning. Whoa. Ah, it's so fast. I mean, I have it going as fast as it should ever go. Like, this should only be going slower on the beginning areas. This is like expert level. Current bonus speed, okay. It's still at 0.25. So now what I need to do is change this. I need to basically make it so that if input dot get key up, key code, yeah. I don't want you to be able to hold it down. Turning timer equals 0. So if you lift either of them, or input.get keycode.d, and I don't need this now. Also, if our velocity is 0, if our velocity is 0 or close to 0, because if you crank it too much and you go full 90 and you start to slow down, I guess if current rotation mathf.abs current rotation equals 90. Also, turning timer equals 0. I guess I could just throw this in here. Okay. So if you peg it too hard, you're going to start losing your speed. The approval system is weird sometimes. Some of mine took a week to approve. What? So I remember taking forever to make emotes. I went so long without making any. And then at some point, the approval system just went away. Like, now I update them and they're instant. I don't know why. I don't know when that happened. All right, so now I'm gaining speed. I'm gaining speed. All right, I'm at max bonus speed. I go straight, and you lose it very slowly. I want you to lose it faster than that. All right, I have full bonus speed because of things, and if I come to a complete stop, I still have full bonus speed. It's because the timers. Oh, right. Okay. So it's not this. It's actually something else. I should say here. Current bonus speed. And this needs to be, yeah, like 4 times more. If turning timer equals 0, or if we're current rotation, yeah, here. Then we subtract from it. There we go. When you're making really sharp turns, the trail follows you too closely to be realistic. Yes, I know. I think I'm going to make it so that trails don't form unless you're going a certain speed. I think that'll fix that. I was thinking about that while I was walking. I'm like, can I set the transparency of the trail render? Can I have varying opacities so I can just like have it always there, but then once I start going a certain speed, the opacity of it at that point starts to get higher. I'm not sure if I can do that. I might have to do something funky. I might not have trails because it's like too much code or too much. I don't know, some weird graphics thing that I don't feel like doing. Oh, I see. I'm gonna have to head out. Got a doctor's appointment soon. Have a beautiful day. I see. You have a beautiful day as well. Sorry I missed that. Aaron, be careful. It's sleepy in here. Everyone's all sleepy. Arigato, y'all. War bestowed. It wasn't a quick fix. It took me all Sunday to figure out. Turns out it was a USB device causing it to crash. Ouch. Fixing my tablet took 4 months and multiple Windows updates because it was Windows that broke it. Yours is quick in my book, but I do appreciate that it took a lot of effort. It took. So you weren't able to use your tablet on stream for 4 months? That sucks. Could you slow down the trail? Might be easier than changing opacity. Um, you mean so it doesn't like zip back toward you? Uh, yes, I can increase that. But even so, like, you're doing a full 90-degree turn, but only the back tips are making a trail. It's even that's like a little weird. I basically want to be able to paint the ground with a bump map, uh, wherever the skis are touching, like some kind of whatever Jedum had, whatever Jedum had to do the water in his game. I need that. That would look perfect. It's just like painted a live normal map. I bet there's a way. But yeah, it doesn't make any sense just coming out of the back of the skis. It like kind of makes sense when you're going fast and mostly down, but okay, so yeah. Yo, Yagman X. Yagman X, welcome in. Thank you for the raid. How was your stream? What were you up to today? Amber She, welcome in. That gamer, welcome in. All roads lead to Booyah. Nah. Coiled Viper, how's it going? Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in, everyone. If you don't know who I am, my name is Andrew. I'm working on a cozy life sim Innkeeper-Sim game. Today, I'm working on the skiing minigame, which is being a fun little diversion. But normally, I work on, I don't know, economy and level design. Hi, you said my name right. Thank you. That never happens. How else would you say it? How do you mess that up? Anyway, welcome in. Let me give you a shout out. Wait a minute. I'm following you. Oh, snap. I think I follow you on Twitter, and I saw that you streamed. This is like a year ago. Have you not streamed in a very long time? But welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Doing some Monday morning motivation, sorting out our weekly goals. Nice. That sounds smart. Every time I start work, I just jump right in and I have no idea what I'm going to do. Not smart. Jedum, you were here. There has to be a way. Skiing is looking great. Thank you. JTTG, welcome in. We're all excited to meet the game dev grandma. Yeah, that's me. I've become grandma around here. You have other names than Booyah? Why? It feels weird. It feels weird to call myself Booyah. I have to call myself Andrew. I actually like grandma more. I was at a donut shop called it was like called Sweetie Grandpa. And it was a shirt that said "I am Grandpa," and oh my god, I wish it said "I am Grandma." I wish it so hard. I streamed a lot last year, just coming back from a break. Welcome back. Welcome back. I've heard it pronounced Yagmanx. Yagmanx. That's weird. You can set the length of the trail equal velocity minus x, where x is a fixed number, just so you need actual speed for the trail to show. Yeah, that's smart. That's smart. Maybe I could do that with the width, I think, too, or maybe the fall off. I don't know. I want to paint a normal map though. I want to do proper footprints. Yes, there is a demo out. Here, how about this? How about this? Here's the trailer of what I'm working on. If anyone would like to give it a wish list, please. That would be appreciated. The demo came out last August or September? Something last year. I'm trying to finish the game by the end of this year. Also, Yagman, if you want to share any links, if you have anything you want to promote, feel free to drop the links. Tokyo-based. I'm coming to Japan in from April to July. Oh, dang. That's a long trip. Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah, I moved here last March, so I'm coming up on my 1-year anniversary here. I'm still doing well from your tea recommendations. Ooh, what'd you recommend? I'm a big tea head. No, Rex, if I can't do the normal map approach, I'll do the I'll just make the trail do some funny stuff. But yeah, so right now I'm working on this skiing mini game, and I'm trying to make it so that when you're doing like these carving turns, you get this bonus speed additive. So you can see when I'm turning back and forth, there's this number, the bonus speed, which increases your max speed. So if you're just going straight without turning anything, your max speed is 40. But then once you start like carving, you know, turning back and forth, you kind of increase your stability and you gain more speed. And then yeah, you go through the fence and it's fine. But this whole area is this new ski resort area that I'm making, and I just want to make it so that you can actually ski. JTTG and Almost Quasi, thank you for the follows. Sugoi, happy nearly anniversary. Well, yeah. Let me know if you need suggestions. I literally just, like this morning, I wrote up a list of some of my favorite restaurants, some of my favorite things to do, my favorite bars in Tokyo, in Osaka, and Kyoto. But yeah, let me know if you need suggestions. I've only been here a year, so I don't know everything. Also, I'm very like food and alcohol centric, so most of my suggestions are restaurants and bars. Like as far as like sites, I'm not the best. Sounds counterintuitive. Are you not supposed to be faster in a straight line than if you turn? Debug, yes. I mean, in real life, you'd go faster. But so I was going to do a mechanic where if you go straight, you speed up really fast, but your some kind of stability meter goes down. And then if your stability meter goes down far enough, you fall. So the carving would increase the stability meter. But I find that it's more fun to make yourself go faster than to prevent yourself from falling. It was just a decision that's like I feel like is more fun. I could prototype the stability thing. I don't have a falling mechanic yet, so like maybe I should work on that next. I just thought this would be more fun and get you moving back and forth. And also when you move back and forth, it like adds an element of danger because if you don't plan your turns, you're going to hit a tree. If you just turn back and forth all willy-nilly, it's like, so it makes it like, it makes the like addition of speed something you have to be adventurous to get instead of requiring you to turn or else you're going to fall. Like it's just like a lot more positive experience, I feel like. We'll see if it's true. I don't know yet. Navarex Games wishlisted. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I'd like to take a look at that list for when I fly over in August. Yeah, definitely. I'll share it. Benkley, how's it going? You can also spawn trees in front of the player now and then after some speed to force them to turn. I could. I'd rather not. I'd rather just also I'm not trying to spend too much time on this mini game. It's just a mini game. Like so I'll save this. Core scene. No, main game scene. So this is what the main game looks like. Wait, where are these trees? They got deleted. That's weird. So here we drive through town. Here's what town looks like. And if you keep going past town, here's this ski resort area. It doesn't look like a ski resort because there's no snow, but you can put snow on the ground. There we go. Now it's a ski resort. So I'm still building up this area. There's going to be some snack shops. There's going to be like the resort chalet, whatever. I don't know, some kind of building. I made this on stream last time, or on Friday. I finished up the chairlift. So you're basically going to be able to come here, and if you get on one of the chairlifts, it's going to scoop you up. It's just going to force you to sit in the chair, and it's going to load the upper mountain area, which it's going to be another zone. And then there'll be like the slope edge. And if you approach that, it'll be like, oh, do you want to start the mini game? Sure. And then you can ski back down. Otherwise, you can go up there and explore a little bit. And I want to make it so that like when there's no snow, it's going to be some kind of like alpine garden, something. And then over here is going to be a gondola. This is like my temp chairlift before I replaced it with that other one. This is going to be the gondola, which takes you to this slope, which is like the super hard one. So there'll be an easy one that you unlock first, and then this is going to be broken to begin with. Or maybe, actually, wait a minute. Maybe it shouldn't be broken and only the gondola should be broken. Because I kept thinking it's really weird to have both broken. So maybe you only have to fix this one. I don't know. I'll think about it. But yeah. So this is the mini game. This is where the mini game will be. Makes sense to me, like a bit like when roller skating. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I actually I was a very big roller blader. This is ridiculous to say, but I was a big roller blader, and I knew I was gonna go skiing one day, and in the future, this is like 8 years ago. I never gone skiing until I was like 30 years old, and but I knew I was gonna go with friends, and I literally had a dream that I was going skiing, and I used to rollerblade a lot, and it just felt like rollerblading, and with like this turning back and forth motion. And when I finally got on skis, it felt like the dream I had, and it was like it just, so to me, skiing is rollerblading. It's kind of like where I'm at. And I recently, like, I took a long break. I didn't go for many years. And then recently I went this year, and I just got hooked. I'm like so addicted to it, and it's also so cheap to ski in Tokyo, or ski in Japan. In the US, I lived in New York City. To go skiing, it was like $1,000 weekend minimum, to get out of the city, get a hotel room, or some kind of really uncomfortably early / late night bus, and then the lift tickets were like, with rental gear, it's like $200 per person, and food's like $100 for lunch or something. Uh, so it was a total turn off. But then here, oh my God, it's like a $40 lift ticket, $40 rental gear if you need it. I do need it. And hotels could be kind of expensive, depends on where you stay. But it's basically, you take the train there, takes a couple hours, maybe 2 hours, take the train to the slopes, and then a bus. And then for like $100, you're skiing. I love rewarding players for mastering maneuverability rather than pushing them for playing it safe. Yeah, that's basically what that's the goal. I just want you to be able to like finish it by playing it safe if you want, but if you want to do better, you could, take a little risk, whatever. Bankley, things are going well. Whitechapel, thank you for the hydrate. Yeah, the seasons change. It's the same as Stardew Valley. There's 28 days per season, like 28 in-game days, and then the seasons change. The one thing I haven't figured out is the difference between spring and summer yet. I don't have a lot of differences. I need to like work on that. All right, so back to the skiing game. I was not actually thinking of punishing the player with instability increase. More like you can finish the entire slope in a straight way, just going straight, but with stuff to collect on the side to get more points. So you don't turn. So if you don't turn, you don't get the bonuses. Yeah. Well, I mean, so right now that is what you can do. What you're suggesting, I guess, is like, yeah, maybe you'll finish it faster if you go straight, but you're gonna miss out on stuff. I guess I don't really know what that stuff would be. I mean, there's a chance that I'm still in prototype phase. This whole skiing game was made Friday and then a little bit over the weekend. It's possible that I do go back to something like what you're describing. We'll see. All right, so before you raided, why is it nothing? It's like flickering on and off. It's very strange. Oh, right. So I find that it's too slippery now. When you increase the speed too much, you need to increase the turning influence as well. So this turning influence is 0.95. I can't remember if higher is better or lower is better. Turning influence is okay. So lower is actually better. So I kind of want to bounce it between two values. Hmm. That means I need this to be like turning influence max or turning influence base and then turning influence max. Oh, or how can I best do this? Mar, did you get a haircut? Of course I got a haircut. I cut my hair every other day. I got a haircut yesterday. I wouldn't even know where to ski here. I'm in England. We have a lot of fake slope things, but I don't know how good they are. Interesting. I bet the closest is like France. I bet you can go to France and ski. I think they have mountains, like French Alps. Uh, I don't know. How is the snow? The snow in Japan? The snow is the best in the world. It's powdery snow all the time. I mean, not all the time, but it's pretty good, I think. Like I'm not an avid skier. I'm only recently addicted, so I'm not like knowledgeable about the sport. But from what I've read, uh, Japan's snow is like really good quality. Will this minigame be the Dark Souls of skiing games? No, I want it to be easy. There's not going to be a lot of loss. It's like a time trial, I think. I might add like the slaloms, like the left and right slalom things that you have to go in between for like added, I don't know, added bonuses, but I'm not sure yet. I'm just trying to make it so like you can get a good time right now. To be honest, I don't like the cold, or I don't like to be cold. I mean, I don't like to be cold either, but when you do go skiing, you bundle up. You actually kind of get hot because you're moving and you're, building adrenaline, and you're wearing like 5 layers of clothing. So being, yeah, sometimes it gets cold though. It gets cold when you're on the chairlift or something and you're not moving and the wind is blowing and you're a little high up. It does get a little cold. There's a place called Snow Dome near me that has real snow. It's quite good. I took snowboard lessons there years and years ago. I was terrible at it. That's interesting. How is it real snow? Maybe types of seeds to plant, like Stardew Valley. Polyglot, how are you? Also, what are you talking about? I forget what we were talking about. Like you go off course, like you go off course to collect seeds. That's interesting. My wife had a really good idea where if you want the actual chairlift moment could be an optional scene that you play, and you're just sitting in the chairlift with the trees going by, and there I have a camera mode in the game where you can take photos of wildlife, and maybe during it, like during different seasons and different times of day when you take the chairlift, there'll be like a bird in the tree, kind of like basically Pokemon Snap, like a small little Pokemon Snap area um, that'll have like canned animations of wildlife that you have to capture at certain times. I thought that was a really good idea, so I might do that soon too. Val, how's it going? Unlockable ski related decorations for your inn. I mean, that's kind of silly. They're just you just like run into them. I mean, I don't want it to be a total arcade game. If you have access to particle systems, having snow ejected from the sides when turning would look very cool. Yeah, yeah. I was watching a devlog of another dev making a skiing game, and he used volumetrics to do that. But he was in Unreal. I'm not sure if Unity has that right now. It must. I think it has volumetric particles. I might look into that. Tickler, how's it going? Welcome in. Scotland, probably. Yeah, I guess up north. Val, what is up? Small moments just to enjoy the world. Yeah, yeah. I thought it was really, really clever and cute. So I'll probably add it. Wait, what? I think the only ski snow game I really enjoyed was 1080 Snowboard on the N64. Yeah, I love that one. And Cool Borders. Cool Borders for PlayStation. Gotta go work now. Have fun deving. I hope to catch more of your streams in the future. Yagman, thank you so much for the raid. Have a good day of work. And welcome back to streaming. I hope to catch you next time. Nothing much. Just chilling right now. Foul. I'm glad to hear it. Shout out to Foul. I don't think it has to be arcadey. Could be something like ski 5 times to unlock a ski rack. Oh yeah, yeah, okay, yeah. I thought you meant like there's literally a floating blueprint, like somewhere that you have to run into while you're skiing. Well, thank you for the gigantified nothing. I love it. I love it. What are we working on today? Today I'm working on a skiing mini game. Um, all right, so I want turning influence to decrease when uh, current bonus speed increases. So I can get the hmm hmm maybe what I do is actually lerp between your max speed. That would be way cleaner, and then I can hard code it and I don't have to worry about it. Okay, let's try this. Let's try this. What is that value? I'll just hard code it. Let's see. What I liked was that the N64 had a very good smooth blurred render style. Worked well with this game. PSX was kind of harsh on the eyes. Worked well for skateboard. Not nice for snowscapes. Yeah, actually, that's a good observation. The N64 was a lot softer. I remember booting up the N64 at my friend's house for the first time, and he had like a Wave Race 64. I remember thinking, this is the most photoreal water I've ever seen in my life. I was what? I don't know how old I was. Very young. But I remember thinking it was the most amazing graphics I've ever seen. Wave Race 64. Wave Race is probably the best looking N64 game ever made. I mean the water, the physics alone, just the physics alone was crazy. I'm surprised anything gets made. I don't know why I was playing. I also like the floating blueprint idea. No, maybe, maybe. All right, so turning influence is 0.95. I almost want two graphs. It was crisp, looked very good. Most other N64 games are just a mess of tiny textures over giant polygons. Yeah, yeah. I mean, Mario 64, to me, that was like the best N64 game. I mean, no, Ocarina of Time was. But Mario 64, it was like the first one made, and they never made anything better. It was just perfect. That game was so perfect. I remember watching Final Fantasy VIII cutscenes and thinking it can't get any better than this. Yes, yeah, same. I mean, the cutscenes, yeah, that was a whole nother level. Whole nother level. Those Final Fantasy cutscenes, that's like why you played that game. But now everything, the whole game just looks like that, and it's a little diluted. Those PS1 Final Fantasy cutscenes were beautiful. Yeah, they were. That's what got me into the industry. It's the Final Fantasy VII cutscenes. We've talked about this before. I got into computer graphics because of Final Fantasy VII cutscenes specifically. All right, you know what I'm gonna do? Okay, we need one more value. We need a public float max turning bonus equals 0.1. I'll say 0.05 for now. I don't know if that's going to be right. And then private float. Current turning bonus. Current equals 0. So what I need a normalized value of what our current bonus speed is. So float normalized bonus speed equals math.lerp flirp. A is 0. B is max bonus speed. Current bonus speed. So here is how much bonus we've acquired. And then I want to give that to what variable? Talking about can't get any better. Lara Croft has been remastered. Does it look better? Did they bring it up to the standards of like the current Tomb Raider games, which are pretty crazy? Those look very good. Turning influence is here. So here's the lerp. It's like minus mathf.lerp 0 max turning bonus. I guess I don't need a current turning bonus. I just kind of do it in line. And then this is the normalized bonus speed. Well, I actually should. All right, let me, just for my own sake. Current turning bonus equals that. And then that. Okay, I think this should make us turn much tighter. Let's see. Gucci, how are you? As developer back then on this generation of consoles, I have to say that working on PSX was much less frustrating than working on the N64. Debug, you just shared so much about yourself. Tell us more. So you've made PS1 games and N64 games? You've had your hand in that? That's awesome. All right, so we pick up speed. Does it feel tighter? It actually does. It's a little chaotic. I think it needs to be even tighter. Let me make it like kind of a joke. So turning influence, straightening force, max turning bonus. I'll make it like 5. Like that's going to be psychotic. It should be much lower than that, but I should definitely feel it. Mostly PSX, Time Commando, Little Big Adventure, The Smurfs V Rally, and then an N64 port V Rally 64. That's awesome. That's very cool. Oh, interesting. So it is working. It feels way tighter. And I think it's correct. Actually, this 0.5 might be right. Whoa, you go so fast. It's like kind of impossible. I just need to make sure that doing all these maneuvers, your downhill speed is greater than, or the average, at least the average is greater than 40. Because if I don't turn at all, your average downhill speed is something like 40. And as I'm turning and gaining max speed, yeah, as long as it's on, I think it is. It looks like it's, I mean, I'm smashing into trees left and right. I feel like if you're good at it, you could probably hold that value. So let's start, let's make a win and loss condition. I'll make a win and loss condition. sort of. I'll just save a time. Private. Let's see. Float array times. Or I don't know. Complete. Yeah, whatever. Times. I'll save the last 3 times. Times equals new array. No, new float 3. Actually, no. No, what am I doing? Lists. Always lists. Always lists. Look at that hypnotic stash. Excuse me. Was it Donkey Kong 64 that came with more RAM? A RAM upgrade for the console? Yeah, I think it was. Bobicious, welcome in. I have an idea for a Minecraft mod, but it's already been done and it does 90% of what I want to do. Well, do you want to make a mod because you want that mod to exist? Or do you want to make a mod because you want to make something? Because if you just want to make something, make it anyway. Make it better, whatever. Make that last 10% exactly. Possibly. I did not have a console myself. I played on the one in the office, but every developer had to support the presence of the RAM upgrade and make sure the game would not crash if it failed disconnected. We had to wiggle a wire on the pins to check that. Oh my god. What a total pain in the ass. All right, so I need a condition that's like finished. Private void race finished. I don't know. So when race is finished, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop you. I'm going to say rotate whatever direction you're facing. So, oh, you know what? I need a state machine. What am I doing? We need to convert this into a state machine now. So, public enum skiing state. I love state machines. They're my friends. I need pre-start skiing. And then finished. And then we got a little switch case. Wait, whoops. We need to know what state we're in. Read only. No, not jeez. Whoops. Oh my god. Switch state. And finished. And this needs to be in, oh, this needs to be an update and in fixed update. All right, so this is all skiing code. So I could just do this. Public void skiing. No, not public. Private void skiing. make private void restart. Private void finished. Oops. And then I need a change state function. State equals new state, and then entered state equals false. Private pool. If entered state. Okay, almost there. Because I want it to exist mostly. The last 10% is the real conundrum. I can use the existing mod and just try to improve it, or I can roll on my own. You can mod a mod? I've played Minecraft one time. I don't understand the whole world behind it of, I don't know, all of it. Just the whole kit and caboodle. I don't understand it. Not because I don't think it's a good game. The one time I played, I'm like, oh, I see why the world's addicted to this thing. But it's like it's like evergreen. I don't know. It never ends. There's 3 games now that everyone plays. It seems to be Minecraft, Fortnite, and Roblox, and that's it. There's like no room for other games. Let's see. So this is interesting because I want this stuff to exist whether or not we're skiing. Like whether we're skiing or not. Same with this. If we're skiing, this should just happen independently. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe I just overwrite these values when I enter a new state. Okay. What is the mod that you want? Like what is it? And what's the last 10% you want? I mean, yeah, if it's not about the making of it, then I would just start with the 90% that's there. Too many games that takes too much time to play, indeed, yeah. I love games like Minecraft with sandbox style and building, but I never got into Minecraft itself. That's ironic. Like I even see the draw in Fortnite. It's just fun. Like it looks fun. I watched Mikey Dojo show. Mikey Dojo show. My good pal. I watched him play Fortnite. And I get it. It looks fun, but I'll never play it. Scoozy. All right, so what happens when we finish? When we finish, I basically want to stop the player, come to a complete stop, and show, and then just add time for now. So I'm gonna say current rotation. Where do I set it? Auto straighten current. If we're turning, if we're not turning. Okay. So I have to say turning equals true. Current rotation equals if current rotation is greater than 0 equals current rotation is greater than 0 question mark. Yeah, make it 90. Otherwise, make it negative 90. And then that'll force us to come to a complete stop. And I want to mark the time, so we need a timer, game time. Private game time. Float. So pre-start. This is basically where we want to listen for the first input and start the game. So if input dot get key down, if input dot get key down key code A, or D, if we hit left or right, basically just start. Or I guess I'll say S too for down. Whatever, if you hit anything. Then change state into skiing. And start the timer. And we can reset the timer when we enter pre-start. Game time equals 0. And then when we're skiing, game time plus equals time dot delta time. And then when we finish, times dot add game time. And then here I'll show what all of our top times are for each float time. No, I can't. Can I say time? Yeah, that's fine. The 90% is an inventory tracker that shows where you've stored your stuff in chests and barrels and such and allows you to search for it. The 10% is adding multiplayer capability to it so multiple people can share an inventory and make it server legal for the server I play on. Can't read block data. Yeah, I guess that sounds complicated. At my work, we are guilty as well. We work on long games with updates, etc. So when I worked on my own indie game, I decided to go for something that could be played in 20-minute sessions and could be completed in just a few hours. Debug, I wanted to do that too, but then I spent 4.5 years making this monstrosity. But I'm happy I did because I love this game. Like, I'm very happy I kept going. It's coming out. It's coming out well. So for each time, I want to add a time. Let's say int y equals 100. GUI late dot label new rect 20 100 plus y. Oh wait, this has to be for int x equals 0, x is less than times dot length. No, count. I always get it wrong. X plus plus times x 220. And then the time is what? Times, whoops. Times x. Is that it? No. What am I missing here? I have too many thingies? Yeah, why do I have so many thingies? Friends. And then I'll say, oh, I want to also go backwards actually, because I want your latest to be up top. Excuse me. Nah, actually, I don't really care right now. Should just say times. This is at 80. All right, let's see. Time for the dreaded daily stand-up call at work. Kilika, I'm sorry. Wait, how many emotes do you have? I clicked on it and it didn't show many. I do have a job, so I can afford not to make money on mine. I mean, I have a job too. I just don't want it anymore. I don't want the job. Is Alpine Lake sort of a game of minigames like Stardew? Life sim is the genre. Got it. Yeah. I'm going for... It's kind of like Stardew. You know, Stardew has... You know how it has like the arcade... the arcade game, which is like, you know, a game in it. This is kind of that. This is my game within the game. You know, I have like a fishing mini game as well. I have I don't have many other mini games though. I really like my job. I just wish I can get more than 2 days a week. That's rough when it's part-time like that. Bulk, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I just remembered. I've been updating the elevation of the town with every follow, and I haven't done it in a few streams. Come on. Come on, Unity. So the main game, you know, the town has this elevation here. And we're at 714. We're getting a little high in meters. At a certain point, I'm going to switch this from meters to feet, and then it'll go back to making sense. It's approaching one of the top 10 tallest or top 10 highest elevation towns in the world. It's approaching. All right, so did all this code work out? So I can now we start in pre-start, which means I don't want the character to move, which also means if we're in pre-start, I don't even want to calculate physics. So if pre-start, if state equals pre-start, we return. I think that's how it works. Q Mezu, how is it going? Shout out to Q Mezu. Michael R. Hassler. What is up? Almost like Val Thorin's ski resort, altitude 1710 meters. What is that? Val Thorin's ski resort. Where is that? It's in the French Alps. Interesting. It looks gorgeous. These photos look gorgeous. Ooh, sorry for the flashbang. Night mode. Night mode. Yeah, I want to go here one day. Super far south, yeah. Look how pretty that is. Oh my god. Want to go. Want to go to there. It's gorgeous. So it's like totally above the tree line. Wait a minute. Yeah, where's the tree line? I can't. I have trees. I can't be that far above. Maybe if we get too far, it's the elevation of the top of the mountain that you go. There we go. If we get too high, I'm just going to move that number to where the top of the mountain is. So we'll just keep going in meters, whatever. Unlurk, nothing better than a 3-minute work call. Nice. Kimezu, it's going well. It's going well. We're working on the skiing minigame today. I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 50. If three guesses would you like to guess? Oh, sure. Of course, Rex. Of course I'd like to guess. My first guess is 6. Also, I should have had you send the number to someone else to confirm. It's not 6. Okay. How about 22? It's not 22. How about 42? Exactly. I wanted to say 42 before I said 22. It was 43. Damn it. It's close. All right. So if we're in pre-start state, we do not calculate physics. We only start calculating physics the second we enter skiing mode. And I do want to calculate physics when we finish because I use this to turn and stop. And we're basically pegged stop. Current rotation equals, all right, we're going to clamp it for now. But what I really want to do is rotate us. Yeah, I just want to hold the button. Okay, let me do it now. Why not? Oops, not here. Finished. So if the current rotation is greater than 0, we want to rotate. Oh, wait, I could do this. So rotate back. Rotate. And it's either -1 or 1 instead of 90. Okay, so this will just like force us to a stop. And then I hit R to reset for now, which is fine. And what I want to do is I need some kind of collider to run into to tell me it's over. So let's do a trigger enter. Public void on trigger enter. If other dot tag, what is it? Compare tag. I don't know. Skiing finish line. Then if we hit the other and we're skiing, state equals skiing, then change state to finish. Great. Okay. I think that's it. I think that's everything. So I just need to make something in the game that is a finish line, and I'm good. Excuse me. Sorry, I gotta look something up real quick. When? Okay. All right, so I'll go all the way to the end and add a little collider. And a finish line, some kind of finish line. So this needs to be a trigger. Set the tag to, what did I say? Skiing minigame finish line? No. Skiing finish line. I'm pretty sure. Skiing finish line. Finish line. Wait, what? Where did we get this music from? We have to go back. Go back to Kilika. I need a redeem that's like, the music is not playing Kilika. I'll just make this red for now. All right, now we have the finish line. Cool. All right, let's see if this works. I would be very shocked if this just works. Shocked. Can't just throw a state machine at something that wasn't before and expect it to function. All right, so we're in pre-start mode, which means we're not going to move until that. I got to start the camera at the right distance. All right, so I'm just like turning. I'm trying to get a good time, I guess. Boom. So it forced us to stop, and the time was -14. Why was it oh, no, it's not -14. I have a dash there. All right, cool. So we have one time. I'll hit R to reset. Oh, I can't because I can't reset because that was in the skiing code. That's funny. Let's move that. I'll just move that to any state. I'll just be able to restart whenever. And then I need to do more resetting stuff. So current bonus speed equals 0. Current rotation equals 0. And then transform dot rotation equals quaternion dot identity. Is that true, or does it need to be rotated 180 degrees? I don't remember. Excuse me. I think it needs to be rotated. Nah, 0, 0, 0. Okay, cool. Oh, but wait. Oh, right. It goes back to the starting position. I should just have a starting rotation. Private. Quaternion. Start rot. Okay, cool. Cool. That should zero us out, and then that should give us another time. And I'm going to get rid of this dash because it's confusing. Thought it was negative. We'll just make an indent. It's fine. I need to release more music, so you stop completing the catalog of tracks. Killica, yeah. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna play I'll play the Heartbound. Why not? Let's play some. I'll go to YouTube. Haven't listened to that one in a bit. Rinkia, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. It's kind of novel to hear the songs in order. Maybe I'll just play it from here for a bit now. Also, when's that FF9 dropping? All right, so the camera. Yeah, I got to do the camera. Let's go fast. Let's go fast. Boom. All right, so 12 seconds. Hit R. Interesting. Oh, I didn't change our state. Okay, one more thing. So when we hit R, we also need to change the state to pre-start. Duh. Change state, restart. It's on the cusp of being done. I've been really struggling with the character artwork. No. Get it. Just get it out. Forget the art. I needs it. Like all the music's finished. You just need to do some artwork. That's so funny. You gave yourself quite the challenge to do the art as well. It is nice though. It's cool. It's a nice touch. All right, we're booking it. We're booking it. We're booking it. We're booking it. 12.4. Okay. If I hit R, boom. And then I hit down. So I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to straight as an arrow. Oh, wait. Why is my current bonus speed? Damn it. We're not resetting the bonus speed. Current bonus speed equals 0. Oh, it's because turning timer is pegged. I see. So when we finish, I'll just do that here for now. I'll just do that there. Music's all finished. The Final Fantasy IX cast are tough to fit into the pose I've used for all the others. And there isn't very many side profile reference images. Oh, right. Yeah, because you're trying to draw them like anime style. And in-game, they look ridiculous. All right, let's just get this straight. It was 12.4 when I was like hustling. And it was 13. So you're only shaving a second off your time when you hustle, like when you try really hard, which is interesting. I wonder if like the max bonus speed needs to be higher so you can do better. So reset. Yeah, let's work on that a bit. I want to make it so that you can do really well. Maybe You know, let me actually start with a slow character, because maybe I only need one character controller. So it's a slower max speed, but maybe the bonus is like 50% speed bonus. So max speed bonus 50%. What other settings did I change? Acceleration magnitude. That's fine. 0.1. I'll split the difference, maybe. No, let's leave it at 0.1. And then turning influence was 0.75, 9.75. That just means it influences even less, which that's fine. And then the turning bonus needs to be higher though. So this was 0.5. Let's make it 0.5 here as well. Okay, let's see what this looks like. Here's where I feel like I can spend all my time is just tweaking physics numbers. I don't want to do that. So we go really slow. And then we're maxed at 20. Mile Lenore. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. How are you? Well, now it's bugging me that all right, 25 seconds. That's a really slow, which I wanted something like that. So now if I hustle, it's actually hard to, it's a little difficult to get your speed bonus. 20, I was hustling and I went even slower. So what happened there? Why? It's because I couldn't keep my max speed. Yeah, I have to do really stupid things to get my max speed up. Like, this isn't fun. 21. I mean, yeah, I did shave 4 seconds off, but that was not fun. That was not a fun way to play. Excuse me. Why is this? Oh, because this should only be 20. So how do I make this more fun? I feel like I need your speed bonus to increase faster. And maybe, oh, maybe I need to 100% speed bonus. Maybe that's what I need to. So maybe the max speed bonus is 1, which is 100%. And then your max speed 20, sure. And what else can I adjust? Not much, actually. Turning speed. Max turning bonus. I think I just want your bonus to not disappear so fast. Like, I want you to be able to hold on to it for a second. Okay, so that's just this number. Let's actually make a variable for that. I can't believe I just said variable. So it's like bonus decay, public float bonus decay equals 0.00. It is 4. I'm going to half that. Let's see what that looks like. And then these I need to... Maybe these need to be higher also. I'll just do a... I'll make a vector 2, I guess. Public vector 2. So bonus... Increase amount. And I started it with 001 and 009. It's a new vector 2. 001. Point 009. Whoops. Point 009 F. Okay. You can make the turning radius faster the faster you go. But if you turn too much, then you get a big balance issue. Ooh, I do like that. The turning speed is more. Ooh, I like that. I like that. I like that. Let me get this in there and then try that. Okay, so now this is all adjustable. This is fun. Oh man, I haven't like rapidly prototyped something and gotten results in many years. Everything I've been doing is like, all right, let's slowly make this function, this like very small detail in the game. But the fact that this came together so fast is so satisfying. Why does it go away? I just don't understand. It's like flickers and goes away. I can't get the number. I can't get the number high enough. So it's just not. It's just not enough. All right, so let's try something drastic like 0.0. It was 0.009, so like 0.05. That's drastic, right? Let's try that. Yag! Yag, how are ya? Yag, you're not the first Yag to be here today, by the way. Yat 3600, how's it going? Welcome in. What's going on? What? All right, if I cheese it, we're gaining speed, we're gaining speed, we're gaining speed. This is how I cheese it. And we're still just not getting that much speed. Also, oh wait, the current bonus speed. This is supposed to be a percentage, and that was at 1. But our speed was not 20. Like, am I calculating that correctly? Working on small games, mostly alone, is very satisfying. The larger the project, the more people, meetings, discussions, the less actual interesting stuff to do. Yeah, it just like spreads it thin, spreads the fun thin. That's illegal. I'm sorry. We got raided by Yagman X a couple of hours ago. So you're not the first Yag here. I'm sorry. I'm kidding. You'll always be my number 1 Yag. Don't like working alone. Stuff gets done too slowly. Yeah, I mean, there's pros and cons. I think it's really interesting working with other people and like bashing through projects. Yo, 3 stream streak. Thank you for streaking, Yag. Current speed bonus. Here we go. So I'm lerping between 0. Oh, wait. This is how I'm removing from it. Max speed bonus. Oh, I'm dumb. I'm supposed to be using this. Max speed bonus. Oh no, this is a clamp. I'm an idiot. This is a clamp. I love streaking in your chat. I love it when you streak in my chat. I did a game jam once with a small team, and it was fun. I had one task and I just did it, and I had fun. I had more fun with that one task, and I poured more creativity into that one task because I knew, someone's got my back with the other tasks. I can like go the extra mile. I can be like more creative. It was a good time. Um, yeah, I wanted people to work. Yeah, you're done. You're out. Did someone say streaking 65 stream streak? Killica. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's crazy. That's crazy. Killica. Thank you. Thank you for all of your continued streakage. What was I saying? I don't remember. I think I was about to say, like, I actually wanted to work on a team for this game. I wanted to recruit my buddies to help with story, to help with modeling. Like I have friends that all had a certain set of skills, and I picked them out. I'm like, hey, do you want to help me with this project? And they all said no. I mean, no, that's not true. They actually all said, yeah, that sounds super cool. I'd love to help. And then they never showed up, which is fair. It's a very big project, and I was taking it very seriously. And they were probably not in the right mindset to take it seriously. Not everyone can take a big job seriously at any given point. You got to be ready for it. Um, all right, what am I doing here? So I'm clamping the speed bonus from. What am I doing here? Between. Oh no, this is the value. This is the value. So this is the value, and I'm clamping it between 0 and max speed bonus. Current speed bonus. So I'm multiplying the current speed bonus by max speed to get the true max speed. So if this is set to 1, then it's 1 plus 1, which is 2, times max speed. So our true max speed is whatever, 40. I guess I'm just not able to make this number go up enough. So let me work backwards a little. That's unfair. I do love streaking in your chat, but sometimes I like sleep more. No, it's not fair. I agree. But life isn't fair. Did you offer them exposure that works every time? No, they were like my good friends. It would have been a partnership. This was when I was first starting out. This was years ago. It wasn't like this like giant thing that it is now. And then when I say giant thing, it's just a big project, It's got a lot in it. I've already put so many hours into it. Now I like kind of can't bring on a partner. I'm in too deep. What I like to do is make 90% of the game alone, and then if some part looks very bad or is lacking, get someone to help on this specific part. Like in my game, I did everything except the music. Debug, if you want to share anything, you mentioned your extensive history. If you're working on anything indie, you want to promote or whatever, feel free to share. So current speed bonus. This is where I add to it, right? So the max amount I can add on any given frame is now 0.05. That's a lot. I don't understand. That's a lot. And the turning timer minus. Oh, I'm still subtracting 1 from this. That's why. I'm still subtracting 1 from this. Yeah, of course it's not. We need to not even do this. We need to just always provide bonus. Okay, let's try that. Encounter defense. Wait, we're in ads. We'll look at this when the ads are over. Look at that. My current speed bonus is 1. We just can't pick up speed. Now I know why. Now I know why. So this fast player has an acceleration magnitude of 0.25, and this slow character is 0.1. Let's just make that 0.25. Because 0.25 felt very good already. I think that's the problem. Is the camera zoom linked to the speed? It is, yeah. I need to set the camera. You're right. I need to set the camera. We're back from ads in a second. Let me just set this in the beginning. So on start, magnitude over speed, it's just going to be 10. Whatever, 0. I'll leave the lerp. I don't know why. And then on pre-start, or I'll just do it here. I'll do it here. I think I also need to make it weighted because I zoom out so far so fast, and then I want it to be a little more gradual. All right. So debug, you shared this with us. I'm assuming dark mode is ruining it, but I'm gonna leave dark mode just to save the eyes of the people. Hope you don't mind. So yeah, this is cool. So you got a game on Steam as well as itch. Let's check out the Steam link. So you said this is an actual 8-bit game that's running on a Windows emulator. That's really freaking cool. Everyone, make sure to wishlist it. Oh wait, you can buy it. Buy it. If this is your jam, buy it. It was challenging but funny. Why was it funny? This looks awesome. Excuse me. Seiko. Wait, is that allowed? You got to be careful. You're using a real brand? If Seiko knew. This stuff's gorgeous. Zimian, how's it going? Oh my god, so much artwork. That's crazy. Oh my god, Seiko. Very cool. Very cool. Getting something so limited to run in Windows and see if people would like it at all. How long did it take you? Years? So that was like your game baby? I figured out today that I've been chronically underreporting my hours and I'm missing like 20 hours of work I've done. Oh no! I even have Steam achievements extracted from the virtual floppy and sent to the Steam API. Oh, I don't even want to think about achievements right now. All right, did I make any changes just now that should make it better? The camera adjustment. Oh, and the amount of acceleration. Oh, right, this should feel good now. I'm pretty sure this should feel good. Excuse me. Oh, it's a little too tight. Okay. I think the slow player is just not going to happen. I'm going to try and make it so you can go super fast all the time. Wait. Wait a minute. Why was that so sticky? Is it the straightening force? No, it's the turning influence. Lower is better, and this was higher. The only difference now between the slow and the fast one is how much Oh, because the bonus increase is making the turning tighter. That's right. So I think it's too tight now. I think it's too tight. Let's say it's that. And I'll leave this back at 7.5. Okay. One thing I noticed earlier is that your ski tracks didn't reset when the... Oh, yeah. The trail renders. Those are just super temp. Super temp. I was saying before the raid, I don't want to do trail renders. I want to like... I want to somehow like paint a normal map live with the skis, because when you're going sideways, whoa, this doesn't feel as good anymore. What did I do? I ruined it. It doesn't feel good anymore. Maybe this turning bonus is still crazy too much. Oh, 05. Blew it. I totes blew it. It was a very gentle gentle difference between what good settings were and what bad settings were. Oh wait, no, this is good now. So yeah, it's like super slippery. And as we pick up speed, yeah, our bonus. Okay, no, this feels good. I just had that value way too high. So that's 15 seconds. If I reset and I just go straight down, it should just be 25. I'll just like kind of avoid things. Yeah, you go really slow. All right, that's cool because so now the more you're moving, the faster you go. Like you go significantly faster. So you can get really good times. Yeah, it's 25 seconds without doing anything. And then if you go back and do some carving. Okay, I think we've got a game here. We've got a game. Ah, crash. All right, what's next? I got to get crashing in. 16, that's fun. Can use that to simulate different types of snow, super powdery, web, and heavy. Yeah. It feel like it just feels endless. It's so open ended. I don't want to fall into the trap of like making the minigame too detailed. I will take this minigame and make my second game that. Like this is the game I make after I'm done with this game. because there's so many ideas and fun things I want to do, but I have to be like behaved. All right, I need to get a new state, which is like hit some kind of like falling, skiing, fall, falling, I guess falling. Embedding the side project into the main project so you can still feel like you're working on the main project. Smart. Yeah, I wanted this to actually be a game jam game. I remember saying a long time ago, like, okay, when it's finally ready to make the skiing mini game, I'm just gonna do a game jam, and I'm gonna make the skiing game. But I would have had to like wait for the right, like the right theme, and I'm just gonna make it. Whatever. I'm just gonna make it. All right. So case, skiing, state, falling. To anyone who is getting into game dev, I hope you're seeing the power of a state machine right now. Falling. So if other dot compare tag, I'll say skiing tree. I'll just make trees now, and that's it. And state equals skiing state skiing. Actually, that'd be funny if you can fall when it's over anyway. Like if you come to a stop and there's a tree there. No, I'm gonna remove the trees from the finish line. Chain state, skiing state, falling. And then we don't want to do this if we're falling. So for falling or we're pre-start, we do not do physics. So what does falling mean? Am I gonna like make the character bump? Am I going to like what am I doing here? Should I calculate like a reflection vector from the tree we just hit and then push the character in that direction? And then what? I don't know. Or should I just like bump the should I not even stop the character? Should I just bump them so they lose speed? Maybe like going into the tree leaves. Maybe if you hit the trunk, you fall, but if you hit the leaves, you just slow down a little. That's kind of cool. And then there can be a leaf explosion. Oh my God, I love it. Yes. I remember a similar old 16-bit game where you would hit a tree. The character would stay stuck to the tree, but the skis continue without the skier. That's really funny. I also don't want it to be too violent, you know? I need like a nice gentle. Nah, you blew it. I also don't want it to be the kind of situation where the second you hit a tree, like your run is garbage. But I think that's inevitable because obviously to get the fastest time, you need to not hit anything. For now, I'm just going to stop the player. I'm just going to literally stop them. And then I'll have a timer that's like, and I'm not going to call this falling. It's like, oh, also, I missed this follow. Yekadad Noob Sag. Thank you for the follow. If you're still there, welcome in. It's just like obstacle. Obstacle. How do you spell obstacle? Obstacle. Yeah, it's obstacle. Johnny Kid, how's it going? Obstacle. So falling obstacle. Private void obstacle. Excuse me. Which country are you from? I'm from the US. I'm doing good, Johnny. I'm from the US. I moved to Japan last March for funsies. I just wanted to live abroad. Oops. Obstacle. All right, so what am I doing? We're just gonna stop for 3 seconds. Just like bonk, 2, 3, and we'll just pretend like those 3 seconds is something. Or maybe, okay, how about this? I'll pick a random direction, either left or right. No, not random. I'll see where we are compared to the tree. If we're to the left of the tree, I'll just knock us to the left and stop us. Okay, that's actually pretty good. So I need to get like 45 degrees from the tree in whatever direction we're in. So I need to calculate what direction we're going to go into. So obstacle. I need to save the tree data. So like I just need the last hit thing. Private bool last hit tree. No, bool. Transform. So we'll say last hit tree equals other dot transform. Like a pinball, exactly. But it's going to be simple. It's just going to be like 45 degrees away and back. And then we'll continue from there. And I guess what I need to do is make sure when I'm laying out the trees that they're just not bunched up too much. I don't know. I guess if you hit like a cluster of 3 trees, it might be really hard to get around. I don't know. We'll see how fun it is. Baby steps. So I need to calculate the vector. If what am I doing? Excuse me. Vector 3 is like I don't know, landing position equals new vector 3. The x position is if where to the left of it or if where to the right of it. So transform dot position dot x is greater than last hit tree dot position dot x. -1. And then this is a what are they called? I forget. Ternary? Ternary? So if it's greater than, if where more x than the tree, we want to be positive, else -1. Okay. Baby step. Exactly. Atrum. Atrum, how's it going? Good morning to you. Save the trees, Jedum. Save them. Trying. So, and then I want to like use a tween. I got a tween library. I can tween it over there. Tween dot transform move to landing position. And the game object is transform. What's the override? Vector and a time. I'll just say in like 0.25 seconds. I don't know. We'll see what it feels like. It wants the game object. All right, you can have the game object. And then I will count down to 3. So I need obstacle timer. So many timers. Oh my god. Private float. Obstacle timer. And then obstacle timer plus equals time dot delta time. If obstacle timer is greater than 3, then, well, we can reset it here. Equals 0. If it's greater than 3, then we're going to change state back to skiing. Okay. Geofracture, how's it going? Good morning. Game's good. Game's going well. I need to keep an eye on the time, though. No, we're good. I got like 30 minutes. Yeah, this mini game is like really, really fun to make, and I'm having a good time. It's been a bit. It's been a bit since I've had a truly good time making the game. I generally enjoy it, but this is like really fun. Okay, so I need to make the trees now. I need to make them skiing tree tagged. Yeah, I'm making a skiing minigame. It's super fun. Super fun. Tree group. Select them all. Tree. Add tag. How many tags do I get? Is it unlimited? Why do I remember a world where it wasn't unlimited? Am I crazy? Layers are not unlimited. Ah, yeah. Okay. But tags are. Dodge snowmen. Oh, snowmen. That's a great obstacle because it can explode into snow but not stop you. That's a great idea. Layers are limited as they have 32 bits to play with. That makes a ton of sense, Atrum. And do they have colliders? They do not. They don't even have colliders. All right, we got to put a collider on all of them. So add component. I should make a prefab. I should make a prefab variant. Prefab variant. Create prefab variant. Where are you at? Oh my god, prefab variant. Skiing mini game. Same with you. And you and you. Can I do them all at once? Create prefab variant. Yep. Skiing mini game. And then these just all get colliders. Excuse me. What kind of colliders? I want I guess capsule colliders. And then I need to change all these out. Component tools. Replace game objects. I want the new one to be prime 3. Prime 3. Old objects in. Replace. Boom. No, come back window. I'm not done with you. New object. Prime 2. Old objects. Prime 2s. Or pine 2s. Replace. Fur 3. Replace. Fur 2. Replace. Done. Okay, cool. I'm loving this ambient music. I'll have to give it Kilika Beats a follow. Yeah, definitely. Shout out to Kilika. So this is Heartbound, Thor's game. Heartbound soundtrack with a little remix action. A little lo-fi remix action by Kilika. There he is. So now these have colliders, right? Yeah, but they're too big. So let's just make them skinnier here. Capsule collider. Their radius is 0.7. Let's just find one. Pine 3. No, let's just go into it. I don't know why I'm dicking around. Wait, this does have a collider. What is... Oh, that's just a nav mesh obstacle, which actually I don't need. So I can remove the nav mesh stuff. I'm basically just making it a variant. So if I ever change the model and the materials, I have that. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So this just needs to be like 0.4. Yeah. I'll say 0.4 and 0.3, and I'll remove nav mesh stuff. Remove nav mesh stuff. Radius 0.4, whatever. I'll make them all 0.4. Remove. Radius 0.4. Okay, let's go. Let's see. Oh, you know what's interesting is that the skis are going to count. I guess I don't want colliders on the skis. So let's remove those. I used to have colliders on the skis because I was actually doing physics where we slid down on the skis, but that was dumb. Now we just do all the physics ourselves. Excuse me. All right. Let's go. What am I even checking? Bonk. Oh, that didn't work. Wait, also the trees are so tiny. What happened? Oh, the scales didn't match. When I replaced them all, their scales didn't carry over. I think they were just 2, 2, 2. And they're all ground. Okay. Was it just 2? 2 looks... No, maybe it was 3, 3, 3. 3 looks right. 2 looks too small. But now the colliders are huge. Yeah, this is right. It was 3. Bunk. 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 No, why is it going so fast? It's changing out of this state way too fast. Top down. I assumed it would be from behind the character 3D. I mean, the whole game is top down, and I played a mobile game that was a skiing game where you're skiing down the screen. I played a couple of mobile games for like inspiration, and then I played that new downhill game that came out. It was like downhill skiing. It just came out. I downloaded the demo. It's very good. And the mobile games that I played one that was going forward and one that was going backward. And the ones that were going backward felt so much more fun. And I'm trying to go for more arcade style minigame than realistic. I don't know. I don't know. It just felt right. Just felt right. It reminds me of super oldage. Yeah, it's like ski free. Doing the other way around, you have a lot more with background visuals. Yeah, I also that's another thing. I didn't want a horizon. I guess I don't need a horizon. I could literally put the character at the bottom of the screen and make you go up. Like, that's not a big deal. I don't know. Something about this perspective, it makes sense in the context of the game too, because it's usually your view is like, I don't know. It just feels, I don't know. It just feels right. I can try it the other way though. I should try. I haven't even tried it. It was just like a gut reaction. Why isn't this working? Obstacle timer, excuse me, plus equal time to delta time when it's greater than 3. We're skiing. Why is it switching to skiing instantly? Oh, wait. No. I don't know. It's weird. Also, I don't think we're bouncing far enough. I think we need to bounce 2 units away. Two units away. I mean, this should tween us in a quarter of a second, and then we should be stuck for 2.5 seconds, basically. 2.75 seconds. I guess, yeah, I always got to do this. Print. Changing state. State. New states. Final Fantasy VII Gold Source or snowboarding kind of thing, as opposed to ski free. But yeah, both works. No, that's true too. I use the Final Fantasy game also as a reference. The thing I didn't like about the Final Fantasy one is that it had a horizon and a draw distance, and yeah, it had a background that you had to deal with. I didn't want to deal with any of that. I mean, I have like a decent sky and everything. It wouldn't have been too big a deal, but yeah, I don't know. I didn't want to touch that. Wait, it's not even changing state to obstacle. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. We're bouncing because they're colliders and not triggers? They're not triggers. We're literally just bouncing off of them. The physics engine is doing it. I was wondering, I'm like, why is it working so well? That's really funny. I might actually want to keep that and then do on. Yeah, what if I just stop? What if I just stop and I don't do my can thing? Let me try the can thing and see what it feels like. DM Records, how's it going? Maybe I don't do my tween. I just like take player controller away And then I let the physics engine do its thing. So I hit. Wait, now I can't even hit them. Now I can't hit them. What is going on here? Skiing tree. Did I spell it correct? If we hit skiing tree. No, they're all untagged. Why? I blew it. I didn't set the tag. I swear I did though. Skiing tree. Okay, now they're tagged. Let's try this one more time. I'm super excited to see how they do snowboarding in FF7R Part 3. Oh yeah, they didn't have it. Wait, where are we going? What is happening? Why are we tweening so far away? And now we're in the ground. Oh god. It's because we need the height to be starting position .y, whatever. And then why is it like it's like moving us and then oh, because I gotta stop momentum. I need to stop velocity. So all this reset stuff, this stuff, I need to do it here. Yeah, that was a little ridiculous, right? I'm gonna wait for all the FF7s to be finished so I can binge play them all. I don't think that's a good idea. They're very long, and I think after you play one, you're gonna need the break. You're not gonna want to play like 300 hours of what's basically the same game. Whoa! Where did we just go? Oh god, that knocks you back. Wait. Why does it always knock us back to the beginning? Landing position. X is either 2 or -2. Y is the starting position of whatever the starting position Y was. And then Z is -2. We're moving game object to landing position. Why is it knocking us into oblivion? What if I just set this to 1? Because that's what it is. But I'm not doing the reset mechanic. I am making sure that our velocity is 0. I am setting the bonus speed to 0, the rotation to 0, turning timer to 0. I'm just setting a bunch of stuff to 0. The position reset is this. That only happens if I hit R. I wonder if I need to like turn the rigid body off to move in X and Y because oh, it's probably because it probably is the tween. Yeah. Let's do that. Rigid body dot kinematic equals true, and then right before we leave, we say false. Here we go. I feel good about this. Because if it's kinematic, then we can move it safely. I got a lot done today. This feels good. Oh my god, I'm on a high. I'm on a high. All right, let's see. Bunk. No, we still go back. I mean, at least it We didn't reset in 3 seconds. I mean, our transform is moving, right? Yeah. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. I'm literally going to 2 negative. I'm going to 2 2. I'm not going to the tree's relative position. It's last hit tree position dot x plus 2. So stupid. Minus 2. Minus 2. Z. That's so funny. Oh, but I think this actually is plus 2. Because we're going backwards. It's set to trigger. Yeah, no, that was totally my bad. I just brain fart. See, I only get like 2 hours of 2 solid hours of dev before I start making stupid mistakes. And I get hungry. That's what happens when you have a day job. And you work and you do all your dev after work. Bunk. That's okay, that's what we want. Bunk. And then I want to reset the camera distance to 0. Excuse me. Lambfrost, how are you? But this is going to hurt. Like, this is going to snap the camera in. I want the camera to zoom in. Pretty sure it's going to not be a nice, smooth transition. Yeah, that's not good. Interesting. Okay, and we also want to rotate by 0 because we want to reset the character's rotation. Oh, that was it. That was all of it. Okay, 3 seconds is also too long. Let's try 2 seconds. And let's try a slightly slower. I think I'm gonna just do the thing where I don't lerp, and it's on collision, and then the character just falls on their butt, and I let the collider push you. I feel like that makes a lot of sense. Excuse me. I wonder if I can just turn the fences into colliders now and not do anything. Like, I don't need any code to deal with them. They just kind of hit you. Yeah, I just got to deal with the camera thing because it's like really drastic. I think I need to lerp it. Maybe I can tween the camera's value. Can I just tween a value? I tween dot value to return a value to an on callback method. That's not what I want. I don't think I can use iTween to just change a value. Vector 2 update, scale, rotate, resume, punch, scale, punch, path length, pause, point on path, move, look. Oh, float update. What's this? Float update. Current value, target value, speed. Returns a float that is eased between a current and target value by the supplied speed. But this, I think this is assuming it's getting called every frame, which actually is fine. Wait, I, I, I I'm an idiot. I do this every frame. I can write my own lerp. That's amazing. So instead of doing this, I will lerp from current cam. I'll lerp from whatever is current to 10. Cam body dot camera distance, and I'll just do it over time, like 0.1. Actually, probably less, right? That should do it. I don't know what we'll get to though. I mean, I just need to make sure that no matter where it is, it gets there by the time 2 seconds is up. Oh, I can literally use the timer. Okay. So if the timer is waiting for 2 seconds, I'll use the timer. The timer's 0 to 1. And then so now it'll do it over a second. I just need to make sure it doesn't over crank it. This is lerp is clamped, right? I think lerp is clamped, so it won't actually go over it. There is a lerp unclamped. Oh, and then I want to add the colliders to the walls to see if it does anything. That should be interesting. That is going to be interesting. Decorations, fence, ski fence. So each one of these just gets like a box collider. And then I got a fence. And I don't need to tag it because it's fine. And it stays as a collider. And that was that. That was easy. Walls. What's going to happen? I can't wait. I can't wait to find out. All right, so now, bunk, we zoom the camera in. Bunk. And then if we go to the wall, ooh, the camera, oh, the camera's terrible. It works. That's actually awesome. Wait, we're just so stuck we're stuck in between these trees. Okay, the colliders are too thick. That's so funny. I think I need to make it so that if you're going, okay, new plan. These trees are now going to be, they are not going to be triggers. This is going to be on collider enter. On collide? What is it? On collision enter. There it is. On collision enter, I need to do a velocity check. If I'm going a certain velocity, then I crash. If you're going like less, then you just bounce. Okay, cool. But if you have triggers, you can say ignore if speed is less than X. But I don't want you to go through it. I don't want you to like straight up go through the tree. I still want you to avoid it. So other, you can't compare. What is a collision.game object? Yeah. So if it's a tree, we collide Yeah, only if what's our speed? Speed equals is greater than 10. I don't know. We'll just say greater than 10 for now. I don't know what it is. I should expose that and like play with the value. No, if it's less than 10. Whoops. And then I think I don't want to do the lerp anymore. I'm gonna not do the lerp. And then just let the collision do its thing. But yeah, let's not do this. Okay, I will do that, but I'm not going to move the player. I'm just going to let it bounce. Excuse me. Also, it's time to find a raid target. So we're going 20. Boom. Wait. Boom. It's not working. Why? Oh, the camera is so nauseating. I need like a camera target distance and then to constantly be smooth lerping between it. For another time. Made good progress today. You can, now there's a state machine. We can reset, we can hit stuff. I don't know why the on collision enter didn't work. Why didn't this stuff work? Oh well, we'll figure it out we'll figure it out tomorrow. All right, everybody. Let's find a raid target. Let's do some credits. Kirk, thank you for the follow. A lot of new follows today. Really appreciate it, y'all. Kirk, Yeka, Mylinar, Rinkia, Bulk, Almost Quasi. I think I missed that one. No, I didn't. JTTG, Yagman, and White Room Gaming. Thank you for all those follows. Finn, thank you for modding. I think you're out there. And Yagman, thank you so much for that raid. Let's see where we're going to raid today. Whoa. Where should we go? Let's go say hi to our good friend Clayman. All right, everyone. Seriously, appreciate you hanging out. The raiders that stuck around, thanks for hanging. I'll be back tomorrow. I stream almost every day on weekdays, Japan time. So today might have been your Sunday night. But yeah, I'd say I stream 4 days a week because there's always one day I cancel. Usually one day I cancel. Kilika, thank you. Have a good one. Geo, Jedum, Debug, or D-Dug. No, Debug. Atrim, Johnny, Lampfrost. Yeah, have a good rest of your day, and I hope you all had a good weekend and have a decent Monday. Try not to get too down. All right, everyone. See you tomorrow, maybe.